Hey everyone. My connection is unstable. I don't know. It said my connection was unstable. I was opening a new selfie stick. I got nobody in here with me. That's okay. It's a beautiful morning. Just out enjoying the garden. Hi, Sherry. How are you? It is an amazingly gorgeous morning here today. Ah, it's a little blustery, but that's okay. The Pumpkin Master. Hi, I don't know you. What is your name? It is a lovely day. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. I'm kind of in the shade so that the sun is not overwhelming me. I'm sitting in the garden and hold on, you can see the garden behind me. I got to tell you, this is the cleanest, prettiest garden I have ever had because I can't go anywhere. Alex. Hey, Alex, where are you from? I'm in Texas. Um, and today is the 23rd of April. And we had a rainstorm yesterday. It was really ugly all day. Um, but today we woke up and it was just absolutely gorgeous. It's windy there too, Sherry. Hey, Jay, how are you? Well, it's always cloudy in Pennsylvania. Always, always, always. Oh, wow, Ireland. That's like on my bucket list of places that I think I would really like to visit. Of course, right now nobody's visiting anybody, right? We just have to stay put. I found my summer clothes. I dug underneath the bed and got my tub out and took all the winter clothes and put them in the tub and took out all the summer clothes. So it's a little wrinkled. I bet it is a great place. I think I had ancestors from Ireland. What time is it there now, Alex? Yeah, Ireland is pretty from what I've seen. Yeah, I bet there's a delay when you do the TV and even like down at Gigi's house, 4:28 like AM, PM, PM, 4:28 PM. I bet. Oh no, I think the dog just got the baby. He's playing outside. Ah, 4:28 PM. It's morning time here. Hey, happy Thursday to you, Miss Diversity 3. Is there a Miss Diversity 1 and 2? Just out of curiosity. And Miss Diversity, I'm sorry, what is your name? Right, PM. That's what I figured because I have a friend that lives on the Isle of Man, a YouTube friend, of course, and I was trying to figure out what time it was for her when it's this time in the morning for us. And then the Zesty girl lives over in Australia, and it is not that you know of. What is your name, Miss Diversity? Um, Anyway, it's tomorrow where she lives, and it's tomorrow, like in the Philippines. I need to go over today, and I need to spend some time weeding. Um, because once you get the garden in, then you have to go back to the other side and start weeding again. Keisha, is it pronounced Keisha? Am I pronouncing it right? I don't know why your message is held for review. Somebody's message is held for review. And it won't tell me what the message is. Show. Are you weeding today too? Or are you gardening? Are you planting? My winter stuff, 12 hours plus, right? Like it's like 2 o'clock in the morning over there, I think. I'm sure they have different time zones. Keisha. Okay, that's a really pretty name. My daughter and the grandbaby are playing in the yard back over that way. He has no internet presence, which is a good thing, I think. I don't know. A lot of people put their kids on the internet, and I'm not judging. That's okay too. Um, but they just chose not to. That they don't want him to. That he's too young to have an internet presence, which I think is fine. I think that's a cool thing. Um, Here, Sherry, we can, like in February, I did that video, or part of it was in February, and planted lettuces and peas and things like that. Um, and then this time of year, the lettuce, in fact, I pinched 2 heads off of my spinach the other day because it's ready to bolt to seed. So where the spinach and the lettuces and the carrots and those things are, those will get pulled out, and probably going to put okra in their place. I know, I know, I know. When this is over, you can come garden with me. You can bring your tiny house and put it here. Although I have to say, you might not make it through the summer because come July, we roll it up and go in the house where there's air conditioning. Sometimes June. We don't usually get a very long spring. It goes right from winter to summer, and then it's too hot to do stuff. Well, come on down. Or actually, it would be over and down because you would be most welcome. We have a lot of fun here. I still haven't posted any new videos. I'm just video block. I made one. I made a video about hemp, but I haven't uploaded it yet. I don't know if the internet will let me. The internet is just, you know, satellite internet's iffy at best. And I've already used up all of my allotted internet for the month, which is nothing unusual. It's usually gone 3 days into the month from watching YouTube videos. I could watch them on my phone. I think Straight Talk, actually gave everybody extra data for the month. So Martha had this horse statue. Yeah, getting away from Pennsylvania is always a good thing. You see the horse statue? There it is right there. Martha had that in her house, and she's like, put it in the garden. Hey, PJ, I sure do. How are you doing? How are things in Minnesota? Is it starting to warm up there yet? Thanks for coming by. I sure appreciate it. It's beautiful here in Texas, PJ. It's just a absolutely gorgeous morning with a cool breeze. It is the perfect day. No, Jason doesn't live in a tiny house. It's a perfect day to be outside. It's just a beautiful day to be outside. Yeah, there are warmer places to live, PJ. That's what I always tell people that live in cold areas. I am a Southern girl from the word go, so I tried Pennsylvania for a year, and it's like nope, 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 too cold for me. Our friend Jason lives in a small town in Pennsylvania. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I miss Bears and Butters too. Oh, my connection's unstable again. There we go. Yeah, they did a pizza video and oh man, it is so green right now. Everything, and it was crazy because, like, I don't know, sometime in February, I did a video with the oak tree and behind me, and this big oak tree that I'm kind of sitting under right now had no leaves whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, it's like I walked outside and everything had just gone pop and just gone crazy green. But yeah, I wish Bears and Butters would come back on and do some more videos. Those girls are a lot of fun. They really are. They are a lot of fun. Yeah, there are definitely warmer places to live. Pennsylvania wouldn't be so bad, except there's not a lot of sunshine. I think I really miss the sunshine. And as you can see here today, the sun is shining bright. Although, again, in July and August, the sun is like, oh my gosh. But I decided the other day it was definitely time to unpack the summer clothes and find some shorts, get the weed eater out, and get the hair off my legs, right? Bears and Butters are a really nice couple of ladies that live in the LA area. Um, since March, PJ, it's probably really started to green up. And I mean, it was just like overnight. You didn't even notice it happening. Um, oh, it says my connection is unstable again. I told you the internet hates me. But it since March, it's been uh, probably it's been green. And as I said, I mean we've had temperatures in the 80s, um, in the upper 80s a couple of times, which is definitely summertime for some of you guys that are living in parts north of here. And like I said, it came as a surprise to me. All of a sudden, I got up one day and it was like, bam, it was green. We had some rain and it was cloudy, and then bam, it was the sun came out and it was green. I'm like, yay! And then when it gets like that, what old Southern women do is we run out in the garden and start digging in the dirt. And of course, right now, there's no place anybody can go, right? We're not going anywhere. So what do you do all day? Dig in the dirt. Mid June. Wow. You guys have a really short growing season. Um, so I think people in the northern, up north, um, yeah, it's still hot here in September. Um, grow tomatoes that are what they call determinate. They all make it one time and then bam, and you're done. My sister, my half sister, was raised in Maine, and she said that, like, if somebody died in the middle of the winter, they had to wait to bury them until the spring thaw because the ground was frozen so deep. So, my dad was from Maine, my mom from Texas, and so I ended up in Texas. And our idea of hot and y'all's idea of hot is different. Although as I get older, I've noticed that my idea of hot is like, huh, yeah, there's not much else to do. Yeah, I know that's crazy, isn't it? But that's what she told me. It gets really cold in Maine, and Maine is a beautiful, beautiful state in the summertime. And in the fall, the leaves are just amazing. It's a great place to be at that time, but it's time to haul booty sometime around October. Get on out of there before the winter hits, because they've got bad, bad winters up there. It won't be long, hopefully, before it starts getting warm there. So you guys, it's cool. You can go ahead and start digging out your summer clothes. Oh, Maine in the fall, I'm telling you, is gorgeous. Been there, done that. It's beautiful. Well, I was on my way out in September, but got to catch the beginnings of the fall leaves, and the colors were just amazing. And also, Maine in the summer is beautiful as well. It's like air conditioned all the time. For a Texas girl, oh my. They don't have sandspars to step on, so you can go barefooted, and there are no poisonous snakes in Maine. And their motto is Maine, the way life should be. We live in a beautiful, beautiful country. There is not a state in this country that you're not going to find something beautiful in. Oh, that animal is my grandbaby. My daughter and my grandbaby are playing in the yard over here behind us. We've got a big camping rug that we put out, and so that's a 10-month-old human animal. And he squeaks and squeals and growls and makes all kinds of noises. Yeah, 6 foot in a year. That's crazy. But I bet, Sherry, you guys get a lot of snow there too. Sherry's in Colorado, and they get a lot of snow there. The thing is that in Colorado, the sun shines. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that they are here. They were planning to leave, and because of this mess, the insanity the world is in right now, they didn't get to when they had planned to. They're here, and then I had the opportunity to watch him learn to walk, which is just amazing. Watching my grandbaby, my only grandbaby, learn to walk. When he got here, he couldn't crawl. He didn't have any teeth. Now he has 3 teeth, and he's walking. Well, almost walking. He's very cautious. I think that one of the things that really surprised me about living up north and living in Pennsylvania was that you have to shovel snow, and it's like, you want me to do what? What? You want me to do what? I'm sorry, I should have turned my sound off on my phone. There we go. All right, it won't make noises now. Like I said, I've got a video, I just haven't uploaded it, that I did about hemp. And then, hey, Simone, how are you? I loved your videos. Ryan is so funny. So funny. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. It just really amazes you. You want me, what? It's like yard work in the winter. What? Shovel snow. That really surprised me. The part about shoveling snow. Okay, the dogs have all are going to lose their mind. I'm locked in the garden. They put up a fence around my garden, and it's different heights, but it's basically kept the dogs out, which is really nice, because we've got diggers, and then we've got layers, and you get all this stuff planted and all that, and somebody comes out and digs it up, and it's like, why am I doing this? Yeah, he's funny. He is definitely funny. He's a keeper. Keep him. You guys are making the lockdown look good, Simone. Having too much fun. No, don't even. So the kids have a bloodhound, and he's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months old. And he's like, guilty deal. And he wants to be your friend so bad. And then he walks over and he like grabs a hold of you and or just glances you, and then you've got like this dirty slobber mark on you. He's gotten better though, because he used to actually try to chew on you. Of course, that's the only way that they have to be able to communicate with one another. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your time together. I'm enjoying having the baby here. I really am. I just, when he comes out and finish with his nap or whatever, it's like, oh, um, I have to stop what I'm doing. It's really hard not to just run off and leave y'all and go over there and hang out with him. Hey, how are you doing, Charlotte? Right? Gulf Coast Granny? How are you? Your garden was looking so good. You're in the warm area too, where you can actually garden right now. And by the way, I watched your channel, Gulf Coast Granny. You don't look like a granny at all. You're way too young to be a granny. You should be Gulf Coast Hot Mama. That's it. That's who you should be instead of Gulf Coast Granny. You are a cutie. So he's decided, the baby has decided, even though he can't completely walk yet, that he's gonna let go, and or not let go, but he climbs on things. You know, if he gets over to him, then he starts climbing on stuff. And it's like, dude, you should really wait until you can walk before you decide to climb. He is his mother's child, I'm telling you, because she did the exact same thing. At 2 years old, I'm pulling her down off of the top of the refrigerator. The winter you spent in Pennsylvania, you did get to do something you always wanted to do. I did. I got to build a snow fort. Oh no, I'm just being honest. Seriously, Charlotte, I'm just being honest. So have you talked to the grandbaby? You talked to your grandkid? I guess it's your daughter, isn't it? Your daughter's child? Yeah, because you said you were teaching your daughter. You took her some plants or some seeds or something, and she decided to grow food. I just wonder how many people after this is all over will actually um, keep growing food. And it's like they started doing this, and that maybe next year they'll do it. And or with the homeschooling, I'm wondering how many people. Of course, Simone, she homeschools all the time anyway. Um, that maybe there'll be some people who go, you know, this homeschooling thing, it's not so bad. I think I'll go ahead and keep doing it. Oh, that's fantastic. So at least you get to see them. I know it must be, it's hard. And I miss my kids that aren't here. Although I would not see them that frequently anyway. My son lives out in California, so that's kind of a long ways. I have gotten to go out in 2018. I got to go out and see him, and we went to Mendocino. There's that strange animal making those noises again. No, 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 no. I promise you're not. I homeschool my kids for most of the time. The thing about kids is that they're going to learn something that, regardless, um, I really hope that they will think about homeschooling and gardening. Um, the thing about it is that regardless of what you do with kids, they're gonna learn. They are going to learn. They are programmed to learn, lest you duct tape them and lock them into a soundproof room. They're going to learn. And so I don't know. I'm kind of a proponent of unschooling because when I had my kids at home, I was also building a construction business, so I was working all the time. My daughter said the other day, a week or two ago, she's like, "Man, I feel so bad for these people because they're having to homeschool their kids and work from home and be a parent." And I'm like, "Hello, me? Yeah, that was me." But she's like, "No, no, but you chose to do that." Yes, I chose the insanity. No, you're not gonna get away with the duct tape. But you duct tape them to the wall, right? But anyway, they managed uh to learn some things. They're all real smart and all sharp people. I think I've seen some crazy video where somebody duct taped somebody to a wall. That's just weird. I know. Anyway, but I just feel like that if left to their own devices, if you take a 6-year old out or a 4-year old out into the garden and just start doing things um, that they're going to be into it. I think a lot of times, and I mean, I'm not bashing public school. I think a lot of times that public school squelches the love for learning. I think if you love to learn, and oh my goodness, these days we have the knowledge of man right at our fingertips, right there. You can ask Siri or Google or Alexa or whoever it is you talk to this week anything. Jason said, "I think that homeschooling should be done as much as possible. I need interaction with other children." Yes, need interaction with other kids. Um, oh, hi, Mother Teresa. You gotta love Mother Teresa, right? Yeah, that's true. And the thing about it is with interaction with other children, when in school they put them in groups. All the 6-year-olds go over here and all the 7-year-olds go over here and they get graded and classified. And Sherry, thank you for stopping by. I am so glad that you came by and said hello. And keep pumping out those videos. You're doing great, girl. That Tiny is coming along wonderfully. You take care of yourself, Sherry. Be safe out there. But anyway, when have you ever gone to work? 27, you go over here with all the other 27-year-olds. No, when you become an adult, you have to contend and deal with people of all ages. You have to be able to deal with, if you work at McDonald's and you take orders, you have to be able to contend with people that are children as well as people that are all the way up and elderly. And it's right. You have exactly. We don't interact with just our own age. We don't go get put into these groups. Oh, Sherry, please don't be scared. Please don't be scared. It's all going to be okay. Bye, sweetie. Love you, girl. But yeah, in real life, we don't interact with just people our own age. Something that I've noticed, Simone, is um, the other thing too is kids actually learn better from other kids. And so like Micah, your baby, Simone, I've noticed he's just like coming along leaps and bounds because he's running around following the other two kids, Caleb and Nava, and trying to do all the stuff they're doing. And, you know, so as a result, he's learning from that, not in a class of other 2-year-olds. He's in this class of people of all ages. So Yep, he wants to be like the big kids. He wants to be like his big brother and his big sister. So he's gonna just go. I know that with my baby, who's the one that has the baby, who's making strange animal noises, um, that she. I don't remember when she didn't talk, or maybe that was because by then I had lost my mind with my third child. But I don't remember. It just seems like she came here talking. Of course, she was busy mimicking the other children. Oh, thanks, PJ. I sure appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I hope it gets warm there for you soon. And you take care of yourself and be safe, okay? And thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Right, right. Caleb was like learning from you. And then when Navy came, she starts learning from Caleb. And yeah, it's it is. It's crazy. And the other thing too is, there's as I got so caught up in the socialization. I went to preschool when he was 4 for 6 months, and even now at 8, he said, "Why did you send me?" I hated it. He has friends in sports groups. Bye, PJ. Please be safe. Yeah, there you can get them involved in sports. My kids played soccer. My kids in Mississippi, in the town we lived in, they in the summertime they had Just Over the Rainbow Theater, and I signed them up for that. So they had interaction and made friends, and some of whom are friends now. Even still, with my daughter from being in plays in the summertime. She has a friend that she's known since she was 10. I don't know. So so that's like 17 years these girls have been friends, and they're not besties or anything, but still communicate with one another and talk through text and stuff like that. So, yes, lifelong friends. My son did gymnastics, and he has friends now he's 31, and he has friends that are, married and having kids, and he's still friends with those guys that he did gymnastics with. Hey, Caleb, how are you? Are you going to make new videos? I'm subscribed to your channel. You need to put out some videos about what you've been doing homeschooling. That would be great. And I love your bedroom, with the nautical theme. Your mom did a great job on those pillows. It is so neat that you can see the sea from your room, from your window. Marina went to the store the other day and they were out of Chuck Norris water. Also, some sports ones with his dad. I'm glad he likes it. Who wouldn't? I know he loves that bedroom. I just love y'all's new house. And I think I haven't seen that much of the inside of it, but I really love the outside. I know. I understand having the patience of a tornado. Um, I would, at the beginning of the school year, I'd go, okay, this is what we're going to do. And we're going to do so good this year. And we're going to do this, 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 and this. And here you go do it. And then at the end of the school year, I'd be going, why didn't we get this done? What are we going to do? Oh no, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, they grew up and speak the English language really well, pretty well spoken. And, of course, I may be biased, but they're pretty smart grown people. I would pit them against most of the grown people I know. Sitting on the windowsill looking for rabbits. You have rabbits in the yard? I think the fire ants limited the number of rabbits we have. There's hope. I promise. I my baby daughter, the one who's here, Marina, decided at some point that she wanted to go to high school, and I think it was supposed to be her sophomore year, and and um, so you have to have them tested. You have to take them in and have them tested. And we waited too long, and they said, "Well, look, just bring her after Christmas, and we'll put her halfway through her sophomore year, and throw her into school." And I am dreading for the whole semester getting tested, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, okay, they're gonna put her in kindergarten. They're gonna take this 15-year-old child and go, I am so sorry. Oh gosh. It was a present. Um, that was a present. The cat said, "Look, this is what I brought you." But anyway, they did not put her in kindergarten, and she was like really poor in math. But at 15, she was like a college sophomore in English and writing. So she had practiced what she loved, and that was words. So, you just never know. But that's a homeschool mom's greatest fear is when you take them, and if you take them to put them in real school, is that they're going to go, okay, sorry, they have to go in first grade. And it's like, but they're 32. I know it's hard to do the YouTube videos right now. Didn't you say, Charlotte, you've got 7 kids, and how many of them are still at home? I think you said your baby was 11. And so I guess now hey, how are you doing, Brian? I guess they're having to do homeschool, right? But on the computer, and the curriculum is provided and everything. What? It's in there. We made lasagna, this big pot of lasagna last night. A big pan of lasagna, and it was too big to go in the refrigerator in the goat shed. We have another refrigerator in this trailer. 2 are still at home. You're almost finished. You're almost there. My cat sometimes brings stuff and it lays it out in the yard and says, "Oh, look, here's what I caught." She does birds though, and every now and then a mole. We have moles really bad here that get in the garden and get in the ground and make little mole hills. I'm doing really well. It's a beautiful morning here, Brian, and the lasagna was amazing. It was kind of a group effort, but mostly it was my daughter, and she did a wonderful job. We kind of take turns cooking, or we try to take turns cooking with everybody here. And so, yeah. And I did a homemade salad, uh, homegrown homemade salad, y'all. Uh, I picked a bunch of greens out of the garden because I've got a ton of lettuce growing. It says my connection is unstable. I'm glad it's not being graded. Do they meet with the teachers? Oh, it was. You guys might be getting some of that weather that we had yesterday. We had thunderstorms in the area. In fact, a friend of mine, their house was struck by lightning yesterday, and it burned to the ground. And we got sometimes we get just a little bit of rain, and then all around us they'll get all kinds of rain. But we got enough rain that the garden looks like maybe it says, "Oh, we're happy. I'm happy." Do they meet with the teachers online, Charlotte, or they um just about to eat dinner? but leaving to play. What? It's about to storm like crazy. Y'all are probably getting some of that weather. And then they had in Mississippi, they had some weather the day before that, and they had tornadoes not too far from Hattiesburg. I think down in Purvis, or for you it'd be up in Purvis, that they had tornadoes. So they've had interaction, a little bit of interaction with their teachers. And that's good. I've seen stuff on TV where the teachers go around, drive by the kids' houses and wave at them. I thought that was really cool. I bet the teachers really do miss the kids. I'm not anti public school. I think everybody has to make the choice. I just, what I'm anti is judging anybody for the choice they make. If homeschooling is what you want to do, I think that's that and what you can do, and it's the perfect situation for you, or a good situation for you. I think it's amazing and wonderful. And if it's not, and public school is good. That is so cool that the teachers are doing that. I know those teachers have got to miss those kids, except for maybe that one that they're like, boy, I sure don't miss him. The troublemaker in the class. They might even get to where they miss that troublemaker after all. I guess the schools are not going to open back up this year. And we're just going to have to wait till next year. I think we'll all be glad when this is over. I dig way down inside of myself, and it's like, man, who was I? Who am I? What am I doing? And my life's not that much different. Yes, I think every family has to choose what's best for them, and whatever they choose, either way, either thing can absolutely work and can work well. For it's really a family by family choice. And I don't think anybody should, purport to tell that family, oh, well, this is not a good thing for you to do. I had something I want to show y'all. Can you see it? That's lemon balm. It's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because it's amazing. This is my favorite herb. I grew it from seed. And it's in a Texas pot. Anyway, sorry. This commercial break brought to you by Lemon Balm. I love herbs. So, Brian, have you put any videos up lately? I haven't seen any. I don't guess today's a good day to do a video because it's raining. It was dark here all day yesterday. We got some rain, but it wasn't too bad. We had some thunder and stuff. But there was some bad weather that moved through. Anyway, anybody got anything else that they're doing? And basil, I love basil. I love growing basil. My basil is this big, but it'll shoot up and go to seed. There's so many different kinds of basil. We've got some purple basil started and some Genovese basil started. Basil's cool. And it's the cool thing. One of the coolest thing about it is that it's amazingly easy to grow. Oh, watercolor painting. That sounds like fun. I had a bazillion projects I could be working on, and it's I don't know, it's like today's Thursday, and you go, oh well, it seemed like yesterday was Monday, and Monday comes and goes, and Tuesday, and then it's Wednesday, and then it's Thursday, and it's the weekend again, and it's like they just all start running together after a while. It's all the same day. Anyway, I am going to get off of this crazy computer and get some work done, maybe, or do something. And I hope everybody really enjoys the rest of your day. Yeah. My daughter had some vegetable finger paint for the baby, and we got into that the other day. That was funny. I don't think he's quite ready for painting yet, but he gummed and gobbed around in it for a little while. Anyway, you guys have a great day and take care of yourselves and be safe and be well and be healthy. And I will catch you at some point. I'll be looking for y'all. Y'all take care now. Thanks for coming. Bye.